Hey, what up? What up? It's your boy, You Can't See Me, your favorite gamer. And I am back with RimWorld. And this is the Alpha 7 version. I actually downloaded the update that had came out. And so we're going to start a new colony. As you know, RimWorld is like a sci-fi Western simulator. Similar to the Sim Cities or Civilization. Let me try this world. Um, but it's cool because you start as three colonists who land on a planet, and you have to help populate, and the fun begins there. So you start with three people. They have these different attributes, and you click through, and let's see. No social skills, no crafting skills. They have different skills such as construction, growing, research, mining, shooting, melee, social, cooking, medicine, artistic, and crafting. I like to have it where each has at least one, but like he doesn't have any social, he can't learn crafting. That's okay. More people will come. I like to have one guy who's at least good at shooting. This guy's pretty skilled at shooting and melee, so he'll be like, "Oh, he's good at shooting and melee too." Need to have one person good. Okay, and very good at research. Wow, 14. I'm gonna go with these guys. And what's cool about this game is they put so many different intricacies in the game. See, the three of you awaken in your crypto sleep sarcophagi to the sounds of sirens ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown rim world. As pieces of shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. And that is exactly what you do, start making plans to survive. So, I was saying what makes this game cool is there are so many little details and intricacies to the game, with the people themselves, with the things you can create. As you can see, it tells me I need to build stockpile, build a room, take your equipment. So what I'm gonna do, I've played through a few times, and I mean I failed. It's difficult because you get attacked. Other rogue colonists come attack you. Uh, the longer you play, mechanoids and aliens start coming to attack you. So I'm gonna tell you the way I found to start the game and help to be productive. First of all, you want to assign your people weapons. So I'm gonna look at the guy's traits. Okay, this is my research guy. Hay House. Hay House is a shooter with 9. He's a good shooter. Victor is also a good shooter. Since Hay House is 9, I'm gonna make him the person who gets the shotgun. It's called a Leonfield. So he'll get the shotty. He'll equip the pistol, and he'll equip the pistol. And when I get better weapons, I'll let them get better weapons. Hook them up. Because you get M16s, you get AKs, Uzis, you get EMP weapons when the mechanoids start coming and attacking you. And a lot of these at first, they're forbidden, so you have to unforbid them, so to speak. Okay, yeah. As you can see, there wildlife you hunt for food. Let's see if I can get all of these at once and forbid them. I didn't mean to add you guys in there. Okay. So when you start your little home area, you have to zone. So the first thing you always do is a stockpile, a dumping stockpile, and a growing zone. So hold on, let me look at my area. And you also have to start mining. Oh, there's a lot of areas to mine. See, I'm gonna need metal, but I'm not near a lot of metal. Let's see what I'm near. Okay, that's water. That's stone wall. I don't like that I'm not near metal. I mean, this is some marble. That's not good. I don't like this area. But for the sake of this let's play, I'm gonna go ahead and start here. Okay, this is metal ore here. So I don't have to be very far. I'm gonna send them all over here and start building here first, because sometimes it gets problematic when you have to carry your ore long ways. I don't know how this is gonna turn out. Also, being so far away, and see, it's cool. They put me right by a power supply. This steam geyser, you can put your power supply by it, but it's too far away from metal. So I may do it somewhere here, and then they won't have to at least go as far to mine. I like to be close to the mine. So let's go ahead and zone. We're gonna zone a stockpile. Keep it. That's kind of big. That's about mid-size, should I say? So do the dumping stockpile, because you do end up with a lot to dump, and then the growing stockpile. I like to do these in separate zones because you end up growing a lot of different things that you can sell later. I'm gonna, in fact, I'm escape. Let's see. We'll start that one with a potato plant. We'll make this one strawberry. Another growing zone. Actually, I'll keep all my growing zones up here. We'll make this one cotton. Okay, so now get these guys to work. We'll go ahead and get the speed going. And here they go. So they'll start collecting. And then you look down here at the overview, you can see their different skills. Skills like warden. When you take prisoners on this game, and then you try to convert them to join. People cook, construct, plant cutting, hauling. So everybody's gonna haul right now. So they're gonna have to go back and forth. But it's better in the beginning for them to have to go back and forth a little bit than for me to have to go all the way over here. And I hate that this steam power is so far away, but it'll be better in the long run. Now, when you do start building, you want to start small. Don't try to build too much. I found that like you try to keep your people happy, and but in keeping your colonists happy, like they like to be in their own rooms, because you try to keep their mood up, because if their mood goes down, they kill themselves or they go crazy at first, and then they can end up dying. And you have to keep them fed. You have to keep them happy, similar to the Sims. So when they get too unhappy, like I said, they can freak out. They go into a mental rage and start fighting with their other colonists. So let's see. So I'm going to build up. What I found works well when you start is building a structure. Now, with the upgrade on Alpha 6, you can only choose wood. With the upgrade, you can build your structures out of any available material you have. Now, I'm still going to do wood because it's, and actually, before I start building, let me give them some orders to chop some trees because you're going to need lots of wood. So we'll get them to choppity chopping. Okay, he has plant skills. I won't make my, oh, this is my researcher, so I won't make that person chop. Okay, so this person is planting right now. Go ahead and planting the crops. Okay, we're building up. We've got plenty of metal. We just need more wood. So I'm gonna do a wood wall, as I said. And when I start, it's best to just make one room. Just make one room and put your beds in that one room. Make it a decent sized room where you can maybe fit like 8 or so beds. But like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The beds are 1, 2. So I'm gonna make it 7. That way, 1, 2 for the bed, a little space to walk, and then 1, 2. 1 space, 2 space, 3 space, 4 space. So I make it about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I say 11 and 12. It's going to be a decent sized room. I made it 13. You don't have to make it quite that big. I'm making it a little bigger though, just so it can expand. But I'm using walls that have metal conduits in it so that your electricity will flow through the walls. If you just use regular walls, then the electricity won't flow through. You have no power conduits. So then I'm gonna go ahead. Everything says metal, but it's really not metal. If I zoom in some, you can see you can change the orientation of the beds. They need to move this map. So I'm gonna do 1 bed, 2 beds, 3 beds. I do a 4th bed as a medical bed. Oh, and I actually need to put a door on this structure. Go ahead, bed here. So I could put 2 more beds if I wanted to. And when you take prisoners, right there, I put a door on this side so they can get out. When you take prisoners, they have to be in their own room. So I'm gonna make a room for prisoners beside. Well, actually, I'm gonna put my kitchen beside this. I like to put a kitchen right here. because they need to be able to cook their food. So you want to try to get you a kitchen together fairly soon as well. I'd like to make the kitchen a decent size as well. It doesn't have to be quite as big as the bedroom, but close. I need a door to go in between. They really need to haul this metal out, but these chunks, rock chunks out. So the first thing I do is make a bedroom and then make a kitchen. And I'll speed this up some so they can get finished. And then you need a power source and a light source. I would have used this geothermal, which is more like having a coal plant or a coal plant or a nuclear plant. But right now we don't have any steam. You have to have a steam power unit by it. So I'm going to use the solar joints beside it. And I'm going to show you a trick in a minute that I found to help with your solar and your batteries. Now, when I spread the solar panels apart, the solar generators apart from one another. Let's see. I'll go down with them. 1, 2, 3. And then you have to make batteries to store the energy that they produce. And I space them apart because when it starts raining, they tend to light up. They'll basically start sparking and catch on fire, and you don't want that. So, and the fire will spread. So the best way to at least contain the fire is to keep them apart from one another. Now we're connecting all our power sources, and then I'm going to connect them to the building. So you basically need room for them to sleep in, beds, I'm going to haul these out of the way. Then you can put a light, put a lamp in somewhere. She jumped in that bed quick. We'll put a lamp right there. Then you also want to try to defend yourself, because at some point someone will come attack, but I should get most of this set up before I face any real attacks. Okay, cool. The second bed. Oh, we got a visitor. Oh, no, we don't. But visitors do come, and you want to get a trade. Let me show you. Under miscellaneous, it's this comms console. You communicate with nearby ships to negotiate trade. You want to get that open fairly early too, because once you start getting different resources together, you can sell them. And then you can buy like slaves, which you can turn into new colony members. You can buy other resources if you're running low on metal or wood. So this comms console is good, and you have to put an orbital trade beacon, buy the things you want to sell. This is going to be my kitchen, and you also want to get your research bench up soon too, so they can start researching better defenses and things like that. Why won't let me put this door up? I need a door right here. Okay, there we go. Put that door there. Like I said, for production and for food, because you start with these rations. But I actually need to put a stove in here so I can start cooking. See, once you complete the room, the roof pops up. So I just put a stove. And what I'm going to do now is end this video, and then I will start another one just so it doesn't get too long, because I'm at about 20 minutes. So this is You Can't See Me. We're on RimWorld Alpha 7, the new version with the new updates. So I'll be back with the next video. Just kind of giving you my getting started tips and showing you the gameplay and telling you about some of the new things that they've included. If you like the video, give me a subscribe, and I'll be back shortly.
You can see me, your favorite gamer. First on the track.
Zoom, 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 let go. Zoom, 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 let go.